One of us is going to Maui tomorrow. Can you guess which one?
Welcome back. Thanks for joining us. Before we really get started, I'd just like to tell you guys thank you for supporting us. We've just been so surprised and pleased at the comments and the number of comments and the subscribers. You guys are awesome.
Very surprising to us. We've been having a lot of fun. We certainly aren't experts, but we enjoy what we're doing and we enjoy having a little bit of an audience.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. So, why is Norm going to Maui and I'm staying back in cold Utah? That's the question.
Well, we own some property in Maui, a condo, and twice a year there's owners meetings, and I'm on the board of directors for the association, so I go out there twice a year, spring and fall, for the board meetings. This trip I'm actually bringing my 91-year-old mother. Say hi.
Hello. Hi, everybody.
And that should be
fun.
A lot of fun.
Norm's mom has been going to Maui for I don't know how many years, and she enjoys going and sitting on the lanai, watching the turtles. It's a fun time for her. So he does his meetings and his mom gets to have a little relaxation time.
Today we thought we'd kind of just share with you some of the things we just absolutely love about Maui. We've been going to Maui. We went there on our honeymoon. What was that?
41 years ago.
41, almost 42. I got the 40 part. Come on, what more can you ask for?
So we want to tell you some of the things that are some of our favorite, this time especially on West Maui. Let's get started.
Let's get into our some of our favorite things in no particular order. Some of our favorite things we really love to do on West Maui. Where should we start?
I think because we are mountain beaches and I am the beach girl and Norm is the mountain guy, I think we should start with the beaches.
Yeah, that's appropriate. So you're the beach girl.
Yep.
You get a pick. On West Maui? We're just sticking to West Maui.
Okay.
What's your favorite beach to go to on West Maui?
It depends on my purpose of going to the beach that day. If we want to combine the beach with a little exploration up and down in front of the hotels, I would say that's Kaanapali, with Black Rock being one of my favorite parts of the beach. It's a busier beach, but you can get off the beach and onto the walkway that goes up and down all the hotels, and you can get great food, you can do a little shopping.
Live music.
The parking's fairly easy, and it's just, he has to drag me off the beach.
I don't think there has been a time yet where Kim has said, okay, I think it's time to go.
No.
I've tried to test her on that, and I've waited and waited and waited about as long as I felt I could to give her the chance. She fails every time.
Yep. I fail wonderfully.
She does love the beach, and
Yep.
it's a good thing to love. We have a good time on the beach. And so Kaanapali Beach, also known as Black Rock Beach, that beach is just beautiful, and it is typically ranked in the top 10 beaches in the world. In fact, there's typically 2 of the top 10 beaches are typically on Maui and within 5 or 10 minutes of our condo. And so the second one that I would like to bring up is Kapalua Beach. Here we are at Kapalua Beach, one of the top 10 beaches in the world year after year. You're probably wondering why. Well, it has some of the best sand, the surf is generally pretty tranquil, and the sea life is abundant for snorkeling. We love it here.
Great little setup. So we bring a beach umbrella and then we tether it down with some stakes and some rope and put our beach towels underneath it and our cooler behind us and our little beach chairs, and that way I can stay all day long.
Yeah, I can be out of the sun, I can get sunburned easily, and so shade is important for me along with the sunscreen.
Yep. Yeah.
All right, that's a couple of beaches. I can think of another one that we like.
Which one's that?
Napili Bay.
Yeah, Napili Bay. That is a wonderful family beach. Well, all of these are wonderful family beaches, but this one is a little bit more protected. But it's the one that has the Sea House restaurant right on the beach, and you can sit at breakfast and look out over the beach and see the kids playing, see the surfers and people out snorkeling.
Well, it's one of the most picturesque locations for a restaurant that you're going to find anywhere on Maui. Yep. All right, and that kind of segues into the next category that we wanted to talk about is dining. And they do have the Sea House restaurant there right at Napili Bay. We really like going there. We like to go there maybe more so for breakfast than dinner. I'm not sure why. They serve a great dinner.
Yep.
And they usually have a good early bird special there.
It's just kind of our routine.
We tend to go there normally for breakfast, but that's just us. So what are some other places that we like to go? West Maui.
Recently, maybe a couple of years ago, we found a nice little local restaurant within walking distance of our condo that's called Miso Fat, and it's a sushi restaurant. And it is fun, and it is delicious sushi without the huge price tag. It's a small family-owned restaurant, and it's they've got fun logo shirts and hats, and they don't serve alcohol right in that restaurant, but there's a liquor store right next door where you can go next door and get whatever it is you want to have with your dinner that evening.
It's kind of funny because you go in and it can get crowded there. It's a small place, so you go in, you put your name on the list, and then they'll say, okay, you might want to go next door to the liquor store because we don't serve alcohol. And so everybody walks next door, picks up their alcohol, and maybe whatever you get, maybe you get a beer or something. They'll put it back in their cooler for you to keep it cold. But
at the liquor store, they'll say, okay, enjoy your dinner over at Miso Fat.
Yeah, it's really kind of funny. They must have a really good arrangement there. I wonder if they get some kickbacks, but you see everybody, they come put their name in, and then out the door they go, and then go next door to the liquor store. And
which is really unusual on Maui for the restaurant not to have a liquor license, but I think it just worked out for them being right next door. So, but beyond that, they are just the nicest people. Yeah. They'll help you with great ideas if you want something a little different off the menu. You can sit at the sushi bar. The first time that we were there, they were really crowded, and so it was just Norm and I, and then there was another younger couple that was looking for a table, and they said, hey, you guys look like, you're pretty friendly. How about we sit the 4 of you all together? And we're like, sure, why not? And we had the best dinner. Yeah. Visiting with this couple and learning about where they were from and what they do. And this was their first time on Maui. And it was just great fun.
Yeah, it's not often you go to a restaurant and you get seated at a table with another couple that you've never met before. But it was a lot of fun. We enjoyed the evening, and the other couple enjoyed the evening, and it was just a fun night. So yeah, Miso Fat is a great place, and it's, I don't know, 5-minute walk from our condo, maybe.
Yep. And you're going to put the links below to the places we mentioned, right?
Yeah, we'll put links down below. So if you're interested, you can look them up, or if and when you go to Maui, I shouldn't say if, when you go to Maui, everybody needs to go to Maui. You'll know where to go. So
absolutely.
Miso Fat, another kind of iconic restaurant on West Maui. It's in Lahaina. It's called Kimo's, and it is a fun place to go as well. They have live music there frequently.
Yep.
They have a nice bar downstairs. They have the restaurant is upstairs, but it's all open.
It's a very large restaurant, and it's been on Maui, gosh.
Oh, forever.
Forever. Yeah.
So it's one of the top restaurants on Maui. We love it. They serve fantastic fresh fish. They serve some of the best prime rib I've ever had. Really good place. We love it.
Yep, it's a great place. Another place that's just kind of fun and a little funky is Cheeseburger in Paradise. It's also in Maine, Lahaina area, right on the beach. And you go upstairs and they have music.
I'm having trouble with the connection. Please try again in a moment.
Siri interrupting us.
We thought we'd turn Siri off.
I'm going to put her away. You're going to bed, Siri.
It's just me. Cheeseburger in Paradise. I'll wait till Norm gets back. It's a lot of fun. It's got good music. You sometimes have to wait in line for a little while.
Okay, she's in bed.
She's in bed. We put Siri to bed. That was hilarious. Next thing, Alexa's going to start talking to us.
Yeah, she's probably already listening.
Yeah. All right, back to Cheeseburger in Paradise. The cheeseburgers are fantastic. They're so big you have a hard time wrapping your mouth around them.
And the French fries are enough for about a table for 6.
Yep.
So
they make great Mai Tais. Yeah, just fun place. So while you're downtown Lahaina visiting either Cheeseburger in Paradise or Kimo's, take a while to walk up and down, go to the banyan tree, go to the little art displays.
Oh, there's tons of fun things to do in Lahaina once you're down there. There's lots of art studios, just lots of great shopping.
Lots of great shopping.
Cheeseburger in Paradise, very good. Okay, and then you started transitioning again into the next topic, which is perfect. Our next topic is what kind of things do we like to do while we're there? I mean, it's a small island. You got to get bored, right?
No, you never get bored.
Never.
So our typical, when we're there together and Norm's not in business meetings, we'll do one beach day, and then we'll have a day that we either go on a hike, or we go downtown, or we take a ride to Hana. So we kind of go back and forth like that, so we don't get burned out literally at the beach.
Yeah.
Well, and it kind of depends on how many times you've been to Maui. If it's your first time, you want to do all the tourist things. You want to go on the sunset cruise. You want to take a drive to Hana. You want to visit the volcano. You want to go to the beaches. You want to...
Wait a minute. Those aren't just people that are tourists that are first-timers. We've been going for years, and we still love doing all of those. We've done all of those many times.
Many times.
We still love going.
But we don't try to do it all in one trip anymore.
No.
You know, so, I mean, there's so many fun things. There's upcountry. A lot of people who go to Maui never even consider upcountry. They have the lavender fields and...
There's a redwood forest.
There's a redwood forest.
Most people don't realize there's a redwood forest on Maui. It's fantastic. There's a winery.
There's a winery. They make wine out of pineapples.
What is it? Tedesca?
I don't remember.
I think that's it, but I can't remember for sure.
He'll put the link in.
Yeah. But there are so many things on Maui that you would never expect. There's horseback riding.
There's
cattle ranches.
Yep.
There's rodeos.
You know, you could, one time when we were there, we decided to rent a kayak.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yep. So we just kept the kayak at our place all week.
Yeah, one day we hopped in the kayak and we kayaked to breakfast. That was,
Yep.
I think that was one of the funnest things I can remember that we did. The ocean was like glass.
Yep.
You would think we were on just a glass-like lake, and you could see all the way to the bottom, the fish and the turtles. And so we kayaked into breakfast.
Yep.
Had a great breakfast, and then coming back, the wind, we were kayaking into the wind. It was a little bit more work to get back.
Yeah, we got our workout going back, which is a fine thing after breakfast.
Yeah, so I forgot about that. That was a fun thing to do. So we mentioned Lahaina. Going into Lahaina is a really fun thing to do.
Yep.
Of course, the beach.
Yep. We always we find different beaches to go to. They're innumerable. You just have to be willing to go outside your comfort zone, do a little bit of sleuthing, and find some beaches that you've never done before.
Yeah, there's beaches that are quite large. There's beaches that are really small coves and everything in between. And there are so many amazing beaches on Maui, not just on West Maui, but everywhere on Maui. There are amazing beaches. It's just a fantastic beach island. So we spend a lot of time at the beach.
There's great luau's on Maui. There's ones that are, Old Lahaina luau was a fun one.
Feast of Lele
Yep.
is a little bit more traditional. It's a really beautiful, fantastic luau, but again, a little bit more traditional. I think the Old Lahaina luau maybe is more of what
More tourist-based.
tourists are expecting out of a luau. They're both great. Nothing is cheap on Maui.
Nothing is cheap on Maui.
Nothing
No.
is cheap on Maui, except for being able to go and do all these things that are free. Wandering through Lahaina, free. Going to the beach, free. Snorkeling, maybe you got to rent some snorkel gear, but that's usually not very expensive. And then snorkeling is free. So there is a lot to do that's free.
Some of the other fun things that we like to do is you can take a snorkeling cruise during the day or a sunset cruise in the evening. Those are always fun.
We love to do the sunset cruises. They are a lot of fun. They're usually hour and a half, 2 hours in length, and they'll go out and they'll try and position the sailboat just right so you get a great view of the sunset. And those are a lot of fun. We really enjoy those. We've seen porpoise, dolphins on those.
Oh, and then there's the whales.
Oh yeah, whales.
Yeah, whale season is...
Yeah, whales. See, the whales come from Alaska to Hawaii in the wintertime where the water is going to be warmer, and they have their calves. So they usually start showing up in Maui, and there's a lot of them that you can see right from the shore on Maui. They usually start showing up in December, early December, and then they'll leave usually in late March, early April. And occasionally you'll see a straggler or two later than that, or you'll see the scout whale maybe earlier. I've seen in November, I've seen a whale. In May, I've seen a whale, but that's rare. If you go December, January, or February, you're almost guaranteed you're going to see whales.
The other fun thing for me in particular are the turtles that are out in front. We've been very, very fortunate for the last 2 years that we've had scads of turtles out in front of the condo. So you can sit on your lanai and there they are working their way up the sand and sunning themselves in the sand. And there's some big old guys that come up that sand beach.
Or just feeding on the rocks right out in front of us. Our condo is at a resort called Noelani. It's on the west side, and it's a boutique resort, and it has rocks, a natural ocean breakaway right in front of our condo. It's not a sandy beach, but we have tons and tons of turtles every day. It's one of the best places on the island to see the turtles right from our property.
Yep. And there's a little sandy beach just to the
north of us.
North of us. So if you want to just take your towel and sit out on the sand, Noalani has about 50 units,
Yeah.
and it's like you said, a boutique resort, a couple of pools, a hot tub. It's quiet. It doesn't cater to the loud crowd.
Right. It doesn't have all the hustle and bustle of the big resorts.
Right.
You know, it's 50 units. They're all condos, each with a kitchen. Every one of them is oceanfront, and it's kind of a sleepy, quiet place most of the time, and
Yep.
it seems to have a great
It's a little
repeat.
bit of a hidden gem.
Yeah, there is not a bad time to go.
All right.
Well, I think that's going to about do it because I need to get packing.
Yes, you do.
And anything else we want to say?
I'm gonna miss you.
Yeah, well, I'm going to miss you too. Thanks again so much. We just really, really are surprised and appreciative of how many of you are enjoying what we're doing. And we're having fun while we're doing it.
One other thing I would like to say is if you've been to Maui, please make comments below of the things that you like to do on Maui, because I'm sure there's something that you have done that we have not done before that might not even be in Maui Revealed. So please make comments of things that you like to do, and we won't tell anybody else, but we will go and experience it ourselves.
Yeah, we'll go experience it. So share your hidden gems with us. That's
Yes.
great suggestion.
Yep. So remember to like us
Ring the bell, subscribe.
and come back every time.
Yep, we'll catch you next week. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.